Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Kyo Daiken, and in today's video we're going to go ahead and showcase the brand new DX3 radio from Spektrum. If you guys are familiar with this radio, this is coming out with all the new arrma cars. Separately and individually, this particular radio retails for $89, and you can find them on your local eBay markets and other websites. With this new radio, this one takes 4 AA batteries. I already have them installed. Got those there. Has a really nice grip to it. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Over here on the left, you have your smart battery level here. This lets you guys know the power level of your smart battery. Out of the box for me, because this particular radio that I have came with my arrma felony here, so the throttle limit is already set to 100. Typically for most RC cars, if you guys are new to the RC industry, is 50 or 75. Over here you have your throttle, either neutral and then also reverse. And we have our steering wheel. This is our steering wheel here. This obviously lets you turn your vehicle from left to right. Down here, this is one of the newer additions. I'll just go ahead and skip to this. This is the A and B disc brake. So if you guys are getting the new Infraction V2, which comes out today, I need to take a trip to my local hobby shop. This allows you to make your car eligible for drifting. So I do know for the arrma limitless, I believe there is, I'm sorry, not the limitless, but the felony, I believe the module for that costs $30. You guys can ask your local hobby dealer for that. But the V2 Infraction automatically comes with it. So you guys, this is your handbrake here. So if you guys are into drifting, I know a lot of the guys that I know are into the HPI cars and do a lot of drifting inside. So some people are buying these newer vehicles specifically for that. So this is your drifting brake, your handbrake here. This is your throttle and reverse, obviously number 2. And over here we're going to take a look at this is our steering rate. So this adjusts the steering sensitivity for the AVS technology, which is this option right here. And then here on the bottom, the one next to it, this is the brake rate. This adjusts your brake sensitivity for the AVC technology. And then of course number 8 adjusts your steering center point. So this adjusts if your car, you guys see your car drifting a little bit to the left or to the right, you can adjust it there. I haven't seen this needing any adjustment with the Felony 6S right out of the box, so I really haven't seen too much of that issue. I have had a little bit of that happen with my arrma Creighton, even though it's a separate radio, which is not smart, but this particular radio also comes with the Outcast as well. Looking at the other option here, this is the throttle neutral point. So this allows you to move your car faster a little bit if you guys are adjusting the neutral rate for the speed. And then over here on the back is your power button. If you hold it off, hold it on, or hold it in to turn it on and off. And then this is your bind button. So if you are looking to add additional receivers to your set and you want to bind it with another receiver, this is the button here that will bind it with your additional receiver. So I don't actually have my receiver out, it's already in the car. I'm not going to take it out, but it's already included in this little box here with my vehicle. But it's a nice little setup. And so last but not least, one of the things that I wanted to talk about separately, which is why I did this video individually. This is the housing for the Bluetooth adapter module. So there have been some questions, and I know that even some of the guys I talked to at the hobby store was not aware of this. The previous DX2 module is not compatible with this Spektrum radio. There is a new model coming out. I will show you guys a picture of it. I found it on the FCC website. And so it goes in here. So it's a little adapter that goes in here, which gives you your Bluetooth telemetry, and you can use it with the dashboard. And so with that dashboard, it allows you to see the miles per hour and everything that you guys are using with the car, allows you to see the battery temperatures, allows you to see the voltage control. It's really intuitive, and I really love it. I remember when the Bluetooth modules first started hitting the market years ago, right after I think it was back in 2012, maybe 2013 or so, somewhere around there is when we first started having Bluetooth telemetry systems. But they have their own custom dashboard, which looks really nice. With the Spektrum radio, you can see how fast you're going directly with the vehicle. I do know this will work with your Spektrum DX3 radios if you guys already have that. I don't have a price on the Bluetooth module. I have called Marty's Hobbies and some of the other hobby shops that I do know. They weren't aware of it. They didn't have it. In fact, but I do know that it's supposed to come out either later this month, in the month of August, or it is supposed to come out in the month of September. So if you guys do have this particular radio, which retails separately for $89.99, it is currently not available, and your local hobby shops aren't, at the time of this video, are not able to order it. There is an impressive range on this. If you guys see, there is no external antenna with this particular radio. I was able to go the length of about maybe a football field, maybe a football field and a half, without having any interference whatsoever. So I have had interferences with other radios around the same depth, but overall you guys should be really impressed with this. It has really good handling and really good response time. So I don't really know. I think it definitely doesn't compare to maybe a $700 radio in terms of signal strength, but for what it is as a stock radio for $89 to get a Bluetooth module ready telemetry system in an all-in-one radio, it's an exceptional price. Because again, I remember when some of the telemetry systems first started hitting the market, you had to pay $15 for each telemetry system. I think that was around the price with Traxxas when they first started coming out with those, when they introduced the XO1, and then you can get all that the other accessories independently. This handles really great. I love the fact that you have all of these additional options that you guys can add for this. And again, obviously the Felony here does not have a internal braking system, but I can add that for additional $30, and then of course have it work in conjunction with this handbrake here. So it's really impressive radio. Here is the Bluetooth module for the Spektrum DX3 controller. This is the FCC ID number here, BRWSPMBT2000. I'll leave a link in the description. So we're just going to go ahead and search for it. This is really the only way you can really get to take a look at it. The official name is the BT2000. So it's still under FCC testing, as you guys can see here. So we're going to go ahead and click on the actual model number here. And with that, you'll be able to see the manual and everything for it. So the guys I was talking to at my local hobby shop, they weren't familiar with this. This is the only information I could present to them. So here is the manual. Here is the RF exposure info. This is everything that the FCC, this is the kind of test that they have to run on everything. And this was all done back in June or so. So let's go ahead and take a look at the user manual really quick. And as you guys can see, this is the user manual. This is where I pull down all of my information. You pull the top out, and you can see the shape and design of this is a lot different than what you guys have already seen in the past. Here, let me go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see. Max range is 25 to 30 feet. This will work with iOS 5 or later, or Android 5.1 or later as well. So it just kind of clips in there and sits right inside. Let me see if there's any other more information in here as well. And if we go to, you could download, well, you could download this as well if you want. So I don't actually need that. And you can go to these are the test photos. Now, I honestly can't tell if that's the actual unit that's there. I mean, it could be. So they do a radiation and emissions test. So there's your first look at the new Bluetooth module. Obviously, they have batteries and everything hooked up to it. So. And let's take a look at the actual photos of the module. So there you guys have it. There is the actual Spektrum DX3 Bluetooth, the BT2000 Bluetooth module right there. So these are the photos that the FCC takes. It's all on their website. So it's really small, pretty nice device right there. So it's pretty neat. So I just wanted to share this information with you guys, include it with this video, so you guys can have this as a reference point for your own personal records. Now, once you do get your Bluetooth module adapter, this is the interface that comes with the DX Spektrum radio. You get your speedometer. You also get your voltage reader here, get your temperature gauge. You can even type in the specific model number you have of your unit. So it's pretty standard in what you guys expect towards the industry. So you guys can see transmitter is not connected. You have all of your settings here. You have your telemetry setup. You can do your system setup as well. You even type in your driver's name. You can even type in your social media. So all these things are really beneficial for you guys. And again, obviously I don't have it set up because the Bluetooth module is not available yet, but this is what the interface will look like when you guys get the Bluetooth module and get everything fully set up. So again, I'm really impressed with this radio. You guys can expect to see me run this car a lot on this particular channel. And I just wanted to give you guys this first look. If you have any questions, let me know. But this is the Spektrum DX3 radio. Again, retails for $89.99. Bluetooth module will be sold separately. My best guess is $69.99 or maybe $49.99 for that Bluetooth module. So you guys can see the links in the description below. But it's a really nice unit. I'll catch you guys next time. This is Keel Dyken. You guys have a great day.